Hey guys, Bryan Lebo here with a quick market update video for May. My apologies for producing it so late in the month, but well, it's been a busy month. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First up, let's see how last month's sales came in. We sold 2,684 homes in April. Surprisingly, this was a 1% decline in sales from last year. Even more surprising is the fact that this was a 10% decline from the month before. Now, going back 5 years, this is the first April where sales were less than March. We'll get to possible reasons later on. All right, next, let's see if median home prices were affected by the slowdown. As you can see on the screen, we ended last month with a median price of $245,000. This was a $5,000 increase from the previous month and puts us up over 11% from this time last year. So even though sales were disappointing, prices managed to rise. Now, we've already seen that demand seemed to be weak last month, but let's check out our supply. Now, on the screen now, you can see that we ended the month with only 5,442 homes on the market. For the 8th straight month, our inventory has declined. Now, to offer greater perspective, our inventory is down 25% from this time last year. Now, keep in mind, this time last year, we were complaining about not having enough inventory. Get it? We know inventory is tight, but now let's dissect this inventory and see what's actually out there. As you can see now, less than 4% of the market are short sales, only 2% are foreclosures, and 94% are normal or, traditional sales. While the percentages are down from this time last year, the actual numbers are staggering. We have almost a third of the short sales we did last year and less than half of the foreclosures. So this is a very big bright spot for our market. Now, last but not least, let's check in on the NODs or notice of defaults. This illustrates foreclosure activity and gives us a glimpse into whether or not we should see foreclosures on the upcoming horizon. As you can clearly see, last month was a surprisingly large leap in filings at 555. But either way you cut it, that's a tiny number. I still maintain that the fear of another wave of foreclosures is utterly irrational. It never did happen, and I don't anticipate it occurring anytime in the next 12 to 18 months. So let's wrap this up. Sales were disappointing while median prices went up. Inventory is continuing to decline along with short sales and foreclosures. So what's really going on? Well, the biggest issue right now is inventory, specifically low-end housing. Most new homes are priced from the 300s on up. So for buyers looking below $300,000, their only option is the resale market. So between investors, first-time home buyers, millennials, and normal middle-class folks out there, right now there's about 10 buyers for every one home. I can show you countless neighborhoods around $500,000 or $600,000 that aren't selling for much more than they did last year. Meanwhile, I can show you countless $200,000 neighborhoods that are 15 and 20% more expensive than a year ago. The reason sales were down last month could be easily attributed to the fact that there's just not a ton of buyers out there that simply can't find a home. So some buyers simply can't get an offer accepted, while I have numerous buyers that are simply just waiting for new homes to be listed. Last year, all of the home value appreciation took place in May, June, and July. So far, we've seen appreciation every month this year. Now that we're coming into the peak season, it's going to be interesting to see how the market reacts. With inventory approaching historic lows, this summer is going to be really competitive. So if you're looking to purchase, you better get in the game ASAP, since the same home could likely cost you 10% more just 4 months from now. If you're looking to sell, get on the market immediately. Summer is almost here, and I'm already getting calls from buyers all over the country that are starting to relocate. You've got 3 solid months ahead, so use the time wisely. Well, that's it for this month, everyone. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in a few weeks with the June update video.
Ciao.